Ida Odinga rejects the appointment by William Ruto as the Ambassador, Permanent Representative, United Nations Environment Program, Unep. And the question is, why do you think Mama Ida Odinga has rejected William Ruto's appointment as an ambassador of Unep? Welcome back to our channel. Press the subscribe button for more news bulletins on Real News, the channel where you get all you trending politics. Is this a political strategy in order to control ODM? It is called politics, and William Ruto is a very clever man. He will stop at nothing but to get what he wants. She is meant to replace Ababu Namwamba, who has been deployed in Kampala. Now, we all know that Mama Ida Odinga is the wife of the late Raila Odinga and holds a very big position. After Raila Odinga's death, ODM was left with a hole and a vacant leadership. Everybody knows by now that Mama Ida Odinga contains the certificate of ODM, and Ruto has been trying desperately to hold ODM. Is this a political strategy to wing Mama Ida into the government so that they could get the certificate of ODM? If she is actually lured into the government, that will be a direct sale, easy blackmail for Ruto to actually have what he wants. But Mama Ida is not as stupid as we think. She reasons with the brains. She's so much aware of whatever tensions are going on and political strategies in the government. There has been commotion in ODM back and forth. The wrangles, the political civil war of dominance. Mama Ida actually has a say. She controls the party and contains leadership because everybody listens to her. Remember, all these politicians have been coming to her home and they have been meeting with Raila while she was present. So all of them actually respect her. When she speaks, she contains the power to control. Recently, we had a political storm in ODM between Sifuna and Unep, but she controlled all that. And the petitions for removing Sifuna, she also controlled all that. Maybe Ruto is thinking if she gives Ida a position in the government, then it will be easy for him to control the political rebels in ODM like Sifuna, Babu Owino, James Orengo, and also Winnie Odinga, who has been a major problem calling for an NDC, discrediting Oburu Odinga. It is very clear by now that Oburu Odinga looks like he has sided officially with the Broad-Based Alliance without any negotiable talks. Others are speculating Oburu was paid off. That is why he is onto the Broad-Based side and in support of William Ruto, which doesn't sit so well with the Odingas. So probably if Ruto gives Mama Ida this position, then this will be a direct win. The easy control of ODM succeeding in controlling Winnie Odinga, who of course contains the name Odinga. But Mama Ida is not about to let that happen. She knows very well that ODM is a political party that has served for 20 years and has reigned for long. It's not about to leave this political party into ashes. Raila Odinga worked so hard to achieve this party ODM. Ruto is definitely cornered and desperate. He's capable of doing anything for as long as someone has the numbers, and ODM has it. The leadership in ODM, Mama Ida actually controls Babu Owino, Edwin Sifuna, Orengo, who are totally against William Ruto. Could this be a point that by having Mama Ida on board in the government, it will be easy for Ruto to control Babu Owino, Sifuna, James Orengo, who are against the Broad-Based Alliance and the biggest critics of the government? But the question is, if Mama Ida says yes to the appointment as an ambassador, will she hand over ODM to William Ruto on a silver platter? Will Babu Owino, Edwin Sifuna and James Orengo, not forgetting our own Gen Z, Winnie Odinga, merge alliances with William Ruto to support the Broad-Based Alliance? politics, and the challenges that come with the nominations to be an ambassador. Definitely, when the deal is too good, always think twice. There's a greater catch. But what say have you? Leave me your views on the comment section. I'd love to hear from you. Before we continue, I'd like to thank our die-hard supporters for continuously growing our channel. We wouldn't be where we are without your endless support. And if it's your first time to listen in, press that subscribe button and ring your notification bell so that you can be fast to receive the news bulletins once we upload them. Back to Mama Ida, William Ruto, and the nominations for an ambassador for Mama Ida Odinga. Now, if Mama Ida Odinga accepts the Unep ambassador offer from Ruto, this will only mean a direct control by William Ruto. It is like an angry lion pouncing on an antelope, holding the Odingas by their necks. But is Mama Ida Odinga about to let that happen? A political blackmail so that Mama Ida can convince ODM into supporting William Ruto come 2027, a political strategy to support Ruto's re-election. Whoever has the numbers, and ODM definitely has the numbers. They are just not yet decided if it's broad-based alliance or not, with ODM being divided into two, with Mama Ida being in support of the NDC call that Winnie Odinga, Babu Owino, Edwin Sifuna and James Orengo are advocating for. With this NDC, it will give the future direction of the political party ODM by appointing a new party leader. If Oburu is already on board with the broad-based alliance, in case the NDC sits and decides it's Babu Owino who is against William Ruto and the broad-based alliance, where will this leave William Ruto? Politics and the games of interests. Does William Ruto think that Mama Ida can convince Babu Owino, Edwin Sifuna, James Orengo, Winnie Odinga into liaising with the broad-based alliance, siding with the government? This will only mean one thing. They will all lose popularity from Kenyans, the major support from the Gen Zs, because they advocate for democracy, speaking the will of the people. This is one thing Raila Odinga has taught them. Winnie Odinga, Babu Owino, Edwin Sifuna, James Orengo mastered the tactics from Raila himself. William Ruto will stop at nothing but to see he has actually what he needs, being the support from ODM, even if it means half the government power share. The only way? Lure Mama Ida into the political strategies of his re-election. The death of Raila Odinga has been trending and everyone has been asking questions. What really happened to Raila Odinga? No one knew where Raila was, and if he was sick, he just went missing from the public. The next minute, communication, he's in India, and then the political giant down. How did Raila Odinga actually die? Have you ever asked yourself that question? Mama Ida Odinga is very intelligent. You play with a rattlesnake while knowing the consequences. Raila Odinga was very well. When he joined the government, he started becoming weak, and speculations went round that Raila was actually poisoned. So definitely Mama Ida cannot go playing with fire when she knows the consequences of fire. Now, Winnie Odinga, our major subject topic, has been against people who are taking ODM for granted, trying to sell off the political party to Ruto with the narrative. Raila left instructions that they should support the broad-based alliance. And it's clear she is against the broad-based alliance because some individuals like Oburu Odinga are in a rush for power sharing, looking much more desperate for a coalition. It actually seems like ODM is the one desperate to join William Ruto in governance. Raila had a political strategy and he never used to bend low. He was never desperate to join governments. Governments used to look for him and the coalitions because he knew the power he had, something Winnie Odinga is advocating for. So probably Ruto thinks if he has Mama Ida on board, very easy to control Winnie Odinga. But what do you think? Should Mama Ida Odinga accept the nomination to become an ambassador in Unep? And if she does, will this be giving William Ruto a direct control of the Odingas, holding them by their necks like a hungry lion Passing on an antelope? Politics, the benefits and interests of supporting someone. But what say have you? Will William Ruto get a hold of ODM certificate by nominating Mama Ida Odinga as the ambassador of Unep? Will Ruto succeed into convincing Mama Ida Odinga to sell off ODM and support the broad-based alliance? Leave me your views on the comment section. Subscribe to Royal News, the channel where you get all your trending politics. In case it's your first time to listen in, press your subscribe button and ring your notification bell so that you can be fast to receive our news bulletins once we upload them. Until then, JD Ishmaels.